World Card Game Federation here with a rather unusual match. I myself have actually been estranged from the hobby for some time. It turns out there's some social justice warriors that run the DBZ Retro page, and they decided that it was no place for anything that wasn't PC enough. So now I get to go ahead and see these things from afar. I'm sorry to say I'm actually not too much with the game anymore, so I'm not going to recognize all the cards that are coming up. It's going to be everybody's least favorite person, Kelly Dennis. I actually can't tell the difference between the Dennis Bros. They're kind of the same kinds of jerks. So we have Andrew coming up against him here. Saiyan imposing. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with this particular build. To my knowledge, it is actually reaching competitive play much more consistently. That's going to be physical beatdown versus the Saiyan enhanced Broly. I don't exactly know what's the deal with this one because one could potentially run it as physical beats, or one could run it as mill, or one could run it as energy beats. So it's going to be an interesting one. It looks like Kelly Dennis gets the first turn, which is kind of wild. I remember that the Gohan really likes getting the first turn because he tends to take off like a rocket and end the game pretty quickly upon doing so. So, let's see. Looks like one of the Dennis Bros. Sorry, he has a name. His name is Kelly. Kelly gets a card. Looks like he's going to go ahead and do a quick drop, rejuve. I didn't actually catch what he did. Looks like Andrew's going to go ahead and draw. He's going to go ahead and grab, looks like 2 attacks on the block. An awful lot of chaining, especially in combination with the mastery. There would literally be no reason not to keep this pain train rolling, but he is hesitating. He does discard the elbow drop, placing it for later use. Strategically was the word I was trying to reach there. And then he chooses, then he rejuvenates the other card. It goes back over to, oh boy, it looks like Kelly's going to go ahead and have to pass here. He got some non-combats, throws them out there. He's got the drill that prevents drawing, which is actually pretty wise. I don't think too much of Saiyan imposing's, well, actually, I could be wrong, actually. I could limit him. He's probably going to have to deal with that sooner than later. Okay, Andrew powers up. He's got his cards. He has a significant hand. Well, he does also have a Saiyan piece that would slow down any of his efforts, especially with the auto-leveling there. He has some anger-raising capability, but not very much. He does usually depend on Unleashed to be able to get where he needs to go. So let's see. Looks like he is, I believe he's initiated combat. He's going to open up with Gohan's power. He's going to go ahead and rejuvenate this card. And this card, I assume he's going to go ahead and target it with the Mastery's Instant. And he's going to go ahead and raise his own anger from Gohan's Instant. And I'm not really sure if he's going to use Imposing's ability to put it in his hand, but probably, maybe not this time. No, yeah, he did. Yeah, there's the elbow drop there. Okay, it goes over. He's going to go ahead and respond with a turning kick. Andrew's obviously going to go. He probably should just take it just to get a discard pile, and he is. He's going to go ahead and take it, and if you guys remember, it's unpreventable damage, so he's going to go ahead and eat the whole thing, but he has absolutely crud tons of rejuve capability. Admittedly, he missed the timing slightly with Gohan's level 1, but nothing he couldn't recover from. He's going to go ahead and take the hit, so obviously no prevention. It's going to go ahead and crit him. Andrew should remember to crit his anger. I'm pretty sure Kelly's going to go ahead and tell him to do that. Or maybe not. Okay. And then he's going to go ahead and throw back a Namekian wrist strike. It's going to be mostly for damage purposes. Since Gohan is in play, he's going to go ahead and get both shots of that one. He's going to go ahead and tabulate the damage, and let's see. And Broly has already hit 0. And that is a bad sign, because to my knowledge, everything that Broly has to do to pull off his combos, and I'm going to take it that Kelly's going to go ahead and pass there. I'm not seeing his response. Oh, he is going to respond with a bear hug. Okay, not a bad idea. Okay, not really sure what happened right there. Oh no, he's just taking the hit? No, he's banishing from the discard pile. Oh, that's right. And he is actually going to go ahead and stop that one. He's not going to allow him to combo at all. He's going to target a wrist strike for the Mastery's Imposing effect. So instead of being rejuvenated, it returns to his hand, and the Mastery has been used. See, I was telling you that's quite the effective usage. Commodity of action. I cannot believe the number of actions this particular deck can generate. It's probably on average 6, probably high end 9. Okay, and he's going to go ahead and take another hit from the wrist strike. It's going to be fairly devastating. Looks like he ran into very minimal endurance or chose not to use it. I didn't actually catch it. Sorry, folks. The graphics are as small to me as they are to you. Okay, and then as you guys see over there, he's got the elbow drop, the backlash, and all these other abilities. This may be a 1 or 2 combat match. Unless Kelly's got a combat ender. Okay, he's going to go ahead and throw a Saiyan back crash. Wait, what? Yeah, he's going to go ahead and do a banish, which is a fantastic idea. It does hit. Gohan takes the hit, is hardly affected. He's going to throw another wrist strike, because remember, being basically at 5 above is going to be devastating to someone who's at 0. So he's going to still be doing 5 as a base. He has this +3. It's going to still be a significant hit. He's going to go start taking the damage, going to start using up some endurance, which is good. There he goes, and looks like he avoided being critted, but it really doesn't matter. He didn't have too much to begin with. That was the first shot of the second wrist strike. I have to keep those straight. Goes back over to Kelly. Kelly's down to 34 life cards to 48, and I would say that the reason Andrew's head is down to 48 is because he's drawing so many cards and burning through them. I guess he's throwing another bear hug, and then he's going to go ahead, which is a wise target. The right kick is an excellent target to keep him from chaining. He does take a small amount of life card damage from it, it looks like. I'm not entirely sure how that's working. I think he must have a damage buff on Broly's level 1, I'd assume. I could be wrong. He throws another Namekian wrist strike, and it's going to go ahead and hit him for, well, decent damage to above average. And yeah, he ran into some good endurance, which you'd hope Saiyan would do. Okay, he's going to go ahead and throw a Gohan's Backlash, which is going to do just 18 life cards, which should probably just be 5 life so far as I know. And then, or 4? Yeah, either 4 or 5. Must have been 4. Okay, and then he's going to go ahead and bring out his Gohan level 2, jump up a level here. And you guys got to remember the real... Oh, wait, no, you say you pieced him. See, I'm an old guy. I forget when you say you piece somebody, it means you kicked them out of your life. That's funny. Okay, he goes back over, and then he's going to go ahead and take the damage. He did keep him from leveling, but he did end up absorbing that damage. He's going to use the other effect from the mastery, the shuffle the top and the bottom. So he's going to go ahead and shuffle those in, recur a couple of cards, and is no worse for the wear for this combat, leaving it at 46 or life cards. Actually, I might have misunderstood this one. I think he might have actually leveled on his own. Am I wrong? No. Oh wait, no. It's Kelly's turn. I didn't realize that. Wow, apparently Andrew did not want to go for the gold. Okay, he very quickly ends his turn, does some rejuve action, holds on to a card, goes back over to Andrew. Andrew's got a death in his hand. He's got Murda going on down there. And then basically he can disable any plans that Kelly had by just confrontation him away. So there's a good chance he probably dies in the first 2 strokes of the start of this combat. Confrontation, let's see what Dennis is holding. He's probably holding a lot of non-combats, and he's just going to, probably get rid of the last bear hug and call it good. Because I don't think he's going to be able to throw Sledge Bomb. Okay, and then he gets rid of that card. Goes back over to Kelly. I don't think he's got a move going, though. Okay, he passes. Wow. It goes right back over to Andrew. Andrew's probably going to activate his mastery. Not mastery, his level 2 Gohan, I would assume. Feel him out. Rejuvenate 2 cards. Maybe not. Okay, he does go with a Mystic Gohan level 2. That would be my guess, because when I was piloting the Gohan, I would always throw that one as one of my early moves, because it would help to slow down my opponent by forcing them to use a block, since it has slightly above average damage. Okay, Kelly's going to go ahead and take the damage. He is in rough shape. I don't think there's too much he would be able to do about this situation. I do believe this one is essentially over. Though Kelly has 4 anger. I don't know how he got it, how he kept from being crit, but he somehow has 4 anger. Maybe. I haven't been paying attention. Okay, I'll dig your graves coming up as an obvious choice for Andrew to go ahead and lay into him, especially if he took all the damage from that last hit. Or he's going to go for an elbow drop and go for the gold. A suppressive strike would mean this does end this combat, so I'd probably go with that. as mean and as jerky as that move is, oh, he goes with I'll dig your grave. So Kelly's endurance is now off. It is a 6-stage physical. And there we go. He's taking the damage. And then I don't know if he's going to choose to up them a level, which would be hilarious if he did. Okay. So he raised his anger off of an effect I didn't quite see. And Kelly is leveled. I think. I can't tell. The graphics are too small. Okay, let's say Vengeful, which should be the first one. Yeah, it should be his level 2, I would guess. Okay, he'd use the Mastery, then he's going to respond with a card I don't recognize. Oh, no, he must be taking damage. Oh, jeez. Huh. Nice. Okay, he did manage to level up on that one, which is great. So his endurance is still off. He has done very little damage, but he is still in the game. And if I remember correctly, I was able to park and live a long time on level 3 with the Broly Second Coming level 3. And there goes Suppressive Strike from Andrew. He's going to throw a significantly hard-hitting hit. He's going to go ahead and rejuve. One of those comes right to his hand. That's the Aerial Knee, because you remember he does target the Mastery and use its effect. Okay, Kelly absorbs the 5 stages of damage. And then he takes, ouch, he takes a life card damage? Must be a buff from something I didn't see. Okay, he's going to go ahead and pass, and it's going to go back over to Andrew throwing Aerial Knee. Aerial is going to be a significant hit. Andrew has nothing left to rejuvenate, or else he'll be able to target with the Mastery. And it's going to be a pretty significant one with the damage buffs to start on level 2. Okay, how this game is still going, I genuinely do not know. Elbow drops are flying. He's going to go ahead and take the hit. And since he has no endurance, they just fall right the heck in. And Kelly's down to 10 life cards at this point. And he's going to go ahead and grab with the draw effect on this one. And he's going to go ahead and use Saiyan Aerial Knee, or Namekian Aerial Knee, excuse me. Its effect has always made me think of Namekian cards. Or, excuse me, Saiyan type cards. Okay, he's going to go ahead and have him take the hit. To my knowledge, he still has no endurance. I'm not sure what he's doing. I really don't know what's going on. He must have used either the Mastery or Broly's ability. I'm not really sure. Okay, he's going to calculate damage for Aerial Knee's second shot. I don't know why it has a second shot, but okay. And being that... Excuse me. And being that good old I'll dig your grave has used his turn, he should be dying. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. So Kelly Dennis moves Saiyan turning kick to table. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do. Okay. Not sure what they're working out. Okay, he moves that to the bottom, and this must be where he takes the damage from the hit and probably ends the game. Because that's a Dragon Ball on the bottom, and I'm pretty sure this kills him. How the heck was he still living? No, that should have been it. That should be everything. Really? He survived by what? 1? No? Oh, okay. Oh, he was resolving the effect of turning kick. Okay. Okay. He still lives by 1 card. Only I don't know how he would have lived, because wouldn't he... It really wouldn't have counted, right? Because it was just a Dragon Ball. Or he... Oh, okay. So this must be what we're talking about. Some confusion over the amount of damage he took with, say, Protection Drill out. So I guess he's probably complaining about putting a card to the bottom for... Yeah, I would guess this is where that came in. And then he's going to put a corruption drill into play, I assume, from the discard pile with the effect of that one being banished. Then he didn't banish it, he rejuvenated it instead, probably leaving him alive with 2 life cards. Which is fine. It doesn't mean it's going to change one dang thing. Gain 2 stages to rejuvenate. Okay. So that must have been what happened. There must have been some sort of hilarious takesy backsies over damage there. Not that he couldn't have done it, it was just a little less than great. Okay, we are in the home stretch. He is at 0 anger, tapped out, 2 life cards. I'm going to presume that they're going to go ahead and just pass. What's going on here? Who's saying muck drill, menace drill, the table? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Is he doing an ability? Oh, he must be using the drill. What does the drill do? I did not pay attention. Sorry, guys. There's the point at which I don't know the cards anymore, and the game she is over. Kelly Dennis lays down dead, and it had the outcome you kind of expected.